What's up, ninjas? Nobody's out there yet. Anyways, what is going on in today's section? Happy Friday the 13th. I should have put Jason back there, I guess, right? I did not. It was my fault. My fault. Waiting on Poison Stinger to check in. I don't know if he's going to come in. He was out last night grilling up some stuff. Let's see. What is going on in today's world? Let me get over here so I can see everything. I figured it suiting, very fitting to have Hillary Rodham Clinton as the Friday the 13th thumbnail. The rotting corpse that she is. Let's see. All right, well, let's get to the news. See what we can find what's going on. How's the weather out there for everybody? Any significant weather from Floridians out there? From the tropical depression, it's headed that way. I think it's supposed to hit into Saturday. I said that I checked it yesterday. He will be there in a moment. Dad, mother shouldn't have stayed up all night cooking that pound of meat. Or what the hell was the thing called? I don't know. I was making reference jokes about it. All right, so I'm not 100% certain on this. I will have to investigate it, but I will throw it out there for you guys to share. Go ahead and look into it. The reason why Stinger I posted this up was because we thought it was a symposium. However, tomahawk steak. There we go. Excuse me. So allegedly, the Brighteon.tv is going to be a new broadcast platform. And that's what's launching on the 24th. So hopefully, let's click on it and see. I don't know if it's going to be for everybody to go and put out the information, but this is a new broadcast platform launching on August 24th, featuring solid lineup of truth tellers and news makers like Stu Peters, Clay Clark, Scott Kesterson, Jeffrey Prather, and Vandersteel, and Resistance Chicks, and more. The network launches August 24th. Show runs from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. with a nighttime repeat of the shows. So it's not going to be a platform where everybody can use. It's just from August 26th to August 29th, the network is being paused to carry the full live events from Scott Kestrel's Bard Fest event in St. Charles, Missouri. After which Brighteon.tv resumes following the next day normal schedule. So basically, it's a TV system for not mainstream. There's no registration required to tune into Brighteon TV, and there's no fee. The network is supported by ads and advertisers that are meticulously scrutinized to be in alignment with the overall mission of the platform, which is pro-human, pro-liberty, pro-truth stance. Interested advisors can contact them. Yay. What you can expect to see from Brighteon to come under intense, coordinated cyber warfare attacks. Yeah, you can go check it out. But anyways, looks like there's going to be some good stuff. I don't know half those people though. I know Mike Adams, the health ranger, because he has like 300 websites with lots of good information from anywhere from cancer, pollution, herbs, or gear, glitch. He has it all. So, like I said, I don't know a lot of these people. Maybe you could expand your horizon. Anyways, that's just one platform you can check out. So if you're looking for anything for your pets, I don't see a link. I emailed it to you, bro. If you're looking for medicines for your pets, try here. I don't see a link. Okay, I'll try to re-invite you, bro. Send to Poison Stinger at boogaloo.net.gmail.ios.bohica.com. Send to Poison Stingy in Las Vegas, Nevada, where they have tomahawk steaks. All right, I resent it, sir. Or ma'am. I don't want to offend whoever's typing that if it's not this real girl doing it. Oh, shit. Anyways, if you're looking for pet medicines, there's the place sells them. Hey, there he is. Looks like him needs an orange juice.
Oh man, I've been up for about half an hour. Shit, waiting on your ass, and I was like, well, I guess he's not either going live or
I was on time, sir.
It didn't show up until you resent it. That's all I know.
I was on time,
But
and
thank you for resending it.
I sent it out 3 minutes early just because.
Right.
I knew you were,
Well, I appreciate you sending it out early. Unfortunately, I didn't receive it.
Well, I usually send it out the night before, but then you get so many emails, that you can't ever find it. So.
Well, I did go and check the last one that you sent, and that sent me to yesterday's one. So I don't know. It is what it is. I found it. We got in. What's up? How you doing?
Oh, I'm still beating the war drums. I'm still super fucking pissed about the Arnold Schwarzenegger Nazi nigga. If I ever see that fuck, I'm gonna slap the taste right out of his fucking commie little mouth. You've made all the money on the backs of the fucking American people, and you fucking commie. Fucking screw your freedom. I'm gonna fucking screw you, buddy. I'm gonna rip out one of your eyeballs, and I'm gonna skull fuck the shit out of you. I didn't even make it 10 minutes for it without losing shit. 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Right, wasn't very long. I got some news last night.
Okay, go ahead.
I was watching YouTube, just kind of winding down. And then, CRS Firearms.
Yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while, he'll put out a video, and I'll be like, I guess I'll click it. Because sometimes I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with his ass. But last night he did a video on rare breed triggers, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, I watched that. Yes, I did. I think I watched it on your Discord.
Yeah. That's fun. What's up, Walter? Morning.
Morning Anonymous. You know how bad it sucks to have insomnia and fall asleep at 4:30. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I have lived my life caffeine driven for a long time there, Anonymous. It's yeah. My wife hates it because I could just literally be sitting there talking and fall the fuck asleep.
Yeah, it's kind of like my wife last night, falling asleep in her chair at 9:30 in the night in the evening.
Oh, if I sit somewhere too long and not doing anything, yeah, I'm done. How you doing today, Walter? Still driving across that Cuomo Bridge?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I did go back and watch that.
Yeah.
Anonymous, you should try crack. I hear
you're not getting the right caffeine.
Yeah, Little Rock will do you.
You need the caffeine anhydrous, sir. You used to, well, I say that. I mean, I'm sitting here drinking a coffee. Well, my morning protein shake that has espresso in it because my brother-in-law, who also retired from the military, bought me an espresso machine for my for Christmas last year. So I got a triple shot of espresso. Holy shit, does that show up? Yeah. Oh yeah, it does kind of.
A little bit.
And yeah, triple shot of espresso. Some almond milk, and 30 grams of protein shake from jimstapani.com. Yeah, I still pimping your shit, Jim. Anyways, triple shot of
Hasn't done
espresso.
nothing to piss you off yet. That's good.
Nah, Jim's a good dude. Like, I like Jim. He's a doctor in the aspect of, like, he got his degree so he could do health stuff, not, he's a workout guy. And yes, he's gonna piss me off because he'll tell you to push harder, but that's the good kind of pissed off.
Yeah. That's not the same time.
Waiting on a truck full of gravel to spread on the driveway. Gotcha. Oh, I don't know if you did this, Anonymous, but back in the the olden days when you could still buy ephedra, we used to do caffeine pills, ephedra pills, and aspirin to thin the blood so your heart didn't explode. Stay awake. I'm not lying. I'm
it
not
ain't
lying.
worth it, man. If you gotta take something so that your heart doesn't explode.
Well, you thinned your blood, so.
Yeah, but I mean that's your first sign. Like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
I can drink an extra large Red Bull and a 2-liter Mountain Dew and not feel awake. I don't even get jitters. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I can drink a Red Bull and fall right to sleep, no problem.
Yeah, you be like that. I used to drink soda nonstop though, all day long, and then I wouldn't be able to sleep or shit. Once I cut out most of my caffeine, I still have a cup a day, but that's all I have. I try to make sure I don't have any other caffeine other than that, and it does pretty well.
Yeah, he used to take that cocktail too. Yep. See, everybody, if you're a Marine, if you was a hardcore Marine, you know what the fuck that is. But they don't sell it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, Walter, have a great day. Don't work too hard, buddy.
Bye, Walter.
Damn, that was quick.
By the way, that tomahawk steak was amazing. It was really good.
Congratulations. Yeah, but you can't buy the ephedrine anymore. Like, that's some kind of shit they make meth or crack, or I don't know what the hell they make out of it. Like, you used to literally be able to go to the fucking Walmart, buy the Walmart brand caffeine pills, like all the way up to like 1,000 milligrams, I think, and 500 milligrams of ephedrine.
Yeah, the stay awake. They always
No. You could buy it in an aspirin bottle full.
Yeah.
Not even truck stops, Hornet things, and then you buy a bottle of aspirin too to help thin your blood. So we were also the ones that would go donate blood, so we could get the money to go get drunk on, and you get drunk faster because you donated blood. Yeah.
Plasma is where's the money's at. You donate that plasma.
Yeah, well, Marines aren't that smart. When you're 19 and 20, you're gonna give me $25 for yeah, and then you take that $25 and go get drunk on it because you're already a pint low of blood.
And yeah, it takes less to do it. I get it.
Still got $5 left to give to the strippers.
It was great about getting the bariatric surgery is I became a cheap date. One drink. The only problem is one drink would get me drunk. Like one beer would get me drunk, but then in like a half an hour I'd be sober. So you had to kind of figure out. It's a new kind of maintaining your buzz.
Yeah, I don't. I like some bourbon and whiskey.
Yeah, good stuff.
So one thing I was looking over last night, trying to get some stuff to be able to post up for people to check on, and I'm pretty sure like that I have the thing set now to where you can see the chat. So I'll be posting links in the chat instead of like in the Dropbox, or the drop down box, because the drop down box is starting to get full. And so, anyways, NAR, the North American Rescue website, contains stuff that will help you learn some stuff that you may or may not need. How to use some of the equipment that you may or may not have, and because a lot of people on here, well, you need this and you need this and 10 things, and like, yeah, well, I got these 10 fucking things, but what am I supposed to do with them? Well, NAR, like I said, North American Rescue, has stuff that you can download PDFs. You can download their triage system, all kinds of stuff. Just go look at it. I'm not a doctor or nurse, so I'm not going to give you specific advice. But if you want to learn how to do hemorrhage control from a place that does hemorrhage control, there's a good place to go. They also sell great gear, because everybody has to have a high-speed, low-drag, 10 tourniquets, and but this is the place. This is the place to go buy it for. Well, it's like I have stuff that I don't know how to use, but I have people that know how to use it. You know what I mean? I'm not if I'm like if I'm gonna if I need to be intubated, I'm not gonna be able to intubate myself. So I would rather have the equipment to be able for the doctor that's in our group intubate you, or me, or somebody, than not have the equipment and you get you die. So anyways, I just don't like people giving advice and then not telling you where to get the information from. So anyways, that's a great place. There's another one. I'll have to find it and I'll post it sometime. But it's an actual place that you can go and learn online a lot of this stuff. And some of it's free and some of it's paid, but you could do North American Rescue. They also have like videos that you can watch on how to use their products, and they have the law. They work with the military, so, and law enforcement, so you should have a fairly good experience there, learning stuff about them, learning about medical equipment, anyways.
All right. Yeah, I got some of that, but not enough.
We would drink all night before Red Cross blood draws, it would be so unusable that they would always contact your command saying this is blood. Tell Marines anything early, they F it up for upper command in mass, just despite their mandatory morning formations. No, you guys fucked it up. See, what we would do is we'd go sell the blood. Some people had plasma, but you'd sell your blood and then stay drunk all weekend and then go to sick hall on Monday to get the IV because you knew you were hungover. So that you get the IV and get all your fluids replenished. You know, they'd push fluids on you. Because Doc wouldn't do it right there in the PT field, but you'd just be like, "Oh man, I'm dying over here. My brain's splitting." Grunts have to do it super hard. Yeah, I always love formation Monday morning. No, they'd make us come in at 5 a.m. on Sunday. Oh yeah, no, that's bullshit. Yep, that's bullshit. How the fuck can you even draw blood whenever your veins are collapsed from being? I don't know. Sounds like those fuck games that we used to play back in the day. Gotta love that.
Right.
So what else is going on in the world today? Do we have any information?
Well, we have the Texas law enforcement is asked to round up the Democrats after their holdout, so that's starting, I guess. They're actually going to arrest these people civilly, I guess. I don't know. I guess there's a difference of being arrested when you're in office,
Yeah,
but
they're not.
they're supposed to do that.
They're not going to arrest them. They claim this shit all the time.
Right.
It's just smoke and mirror show. Because haven't they done this before and they didn't arrest them?
Yeah, but now they're deputizing court of arms people, or I don't know.
Well, what needs to happen is the constituents need to go out there and take off their leather. Go buy you a nice leather belt. Okay, go out there and find your these fucking cucks that left so that they could show their superiority complex. Wait for them to get off the plane at the airport, and those people, the constituents, go meet them at the airport and bend them over their fucking lap and beat the fucking shit out of them with the belt, because that's what they need, because they're acting like spoiled little fucking baby brats. Like, what? Who gives you the fucking right? We voted you in. Well, I mean, as a collective, because I didn't vote any of these fucking retards in, but like, what gives you the right? You're not above the law. Like, we need to really go back to I need to beat your ass with a belt, because no matter if you're 50 or 78 or however fuck old you are, you still acting like you're fucking 12 or 10. Like, do your fucking job. Come back, do your fucking job. That's all you got to do. And then the world will get along a lot fucking easier. Oh, and here's a news flash. How about we read the fucking bills before we sign them into law? Because I don't know anybody that can read a 3,700 page bill in fucking 2.5 minutes and then vote on it. Can you read 3,700 pages in 2.5 minutes?
Do they make a shortened YouTube video about it?
I don't give a fuck if you got. I don't give a fuck if you got the Cliff Notes and on fucking crack. You still ain't reading it.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say a belt, because I don't want you to go out and harm.
I want to
fuck.
Yeah, not real violent.
They definitely need their their asses beat by yeah, that's a quick summary. But because they're acting like little kids. I'm not coming back.
You
I'm
were
that kind of
elected to
dad.
go in there and do your job. I don't care how you do your job, but do your fucking job.
Yeah, they're like, neener, 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 I'm not coming back. Yeah, okay, gotcha. And I'm telling you, anybody that voted for them should be right there, waiting for them to get off the plane.
And most likely the people that voted for him are all excited, like, yeah, they're doing something. See, they're standing up to the Republicans.
Hold on a second. All right, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Well, he's not a kid anymore, but he's still my kid.
Shit, my 20-year-old is a kid.
Yeah, he's 23.
Yeah, kid.
Give me immunity. I would go get each pussy back. Yeah, I mean, seriously. I really. But they don't even need to be roughed up. They need to be fucking. They need to be like punished like a little kid because this is exactly how they're acting. You're supposed to be a distinguished gentleman or distinguished female, but you're acting like a fucking 2-year-old that didn't get a fucking applesauce cup that you wanted.
I think it's
Or
been a
next,
long
what's going to
time since
happen? Are you going to bite me next?
Been a long time since we had a good old-fashioned tar and feathering.
Not even. I'm telling you, like, go out there and beat their ass with a belt, a switch, a fly swatter, something. You know, act like your grandma did whenever you was a kid. Your great grandma, she'd be like, "Well, there, give me a switch, boy. I'm gonna wear that ass out," because that's what you need. They're like, they've forgotten that you're a fuck. You are a citizen just like us. You are no better. But no, you can't. No. I'm
Because
not
they're not.
coming back. Oh,
I
they
mean,
are.
that's supposed to be. No, it's supposed to be that way, but it's not. Name one person in power that you can do that to. Not a damn one of them. They're all protected. They're a protected class. They make the rules. They don't have
Well,
to follow them.
they're protected by men with guns,
Yep.
and yeah, and without those men with guns, yeah, you wouldn't be protected, would you? So, but I don't know. They just need to start fucking. We need to put in some kind of limit on these fucking retards. We definitely need to put a stipulation in there that, well, one, we make the military full of fucking people that have cojones again. And then two, if you want to serve as a governor or anything, you should, congressman, senator, president, you have to serve in the military first. Because
I'd be
then,
happy with just implementing term limits. We could just do term limits.
Well, how can you send me? How can you send me off to fuck a war if you don't even know what it's like? That's the problem. Like, they send all these guys out here to fucking die, and they don't even. Oh! You know what chaps my ass so bad? Like, God, an anonymous can attest to this. Like, if you're under contact and people are shooting at you, well, can you identify them? The fuck you mean? Can I identify them? Can you positive ID, POD or PID? Can you PID that they have a weapon? No, but I hear AK fire going off. Shit's hitting around me. So yeah, I'm getting shot at. Well, if you don't have PID, you can't fire back. What? And this is all coming from people that are sitting in a fucking safe and secure place in the continental United States, right? Well, that's where it started at. Because those people give the orders to the big dick daddies in the military, and then the big dick daddies disseminate the shit downhill. But the big dick daddies are sitting at a rear base or on a fucking ship or some fucking place fancy and secured away, while everybody else is forward, and they're calling. You're trying to call to get PID that bullets are hitting the wall. Yeah, I need eyes on. See, like they want you to visually see a combatant with a weapon before you can return fire. Now they could be sitting there shooting the shit out of you. People could be dying all around you. You could be in the middle of a fucking ambush, but Marines don't get ambushed because we can do the ambushes. But but yeah, but this is all like I forget which one it was. There was an army base. There were several army bases that they put in the valley, in a valley. Okay, so if you don't know tactically, you won't understand this, but you want to be up on the hill, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the fucking valley so they can fire in on you and you're a big giant bull. But there were several bases that they'd done that way, the army did. And they were getting attacked consecutively. But every time that the tally would attack, they would have okay, ass command. Let me blow a hole in their wall so you can see. Yeah. Oh, ass clowns. And so anyways, so you're in the valley, they're up here, the bad guys are up here, okay? And they're firing down on, like, who the fuck does that? Well, you know why? Oh, because some guy in, Washington thought it'd be great for you to, be in the valley so that you could be around, and not be in an aggressive stance. Well, you're killing soldiers that way. You're killing soldiers that way. Anyways, the Army did a big investigation on it. There was like 12 or 14 bases that were not supposed to be where they were at. Now, whether or not anybody's ass got beat for it or not, probably not. But, all those people died. And a lot of people died in those bases for no reason other than some fucking jackass wanted to prove a point. Somebody that probably had never been there or been shot at before. But every time you would have an interaction with said Taliban, and you'd have to give them cash for their casualties, because you couldn't prove that they were the ones that done it. Even though gunfight erupted, good guys kill bad guys bring in dead bodies on carts the next day to base commander or whatever, captain, whatever. He's not really, he's the commander of that base, lieutenant, whatever you have at the time. So they bring in their dead on a cart, and to keep the peace, base commander would pay Taliban American De Niro for their dead bodies. I had a captain tell the grunts that we need to let cars pass on the opposite side of the street while we patrolled. So I took him out on a patrol. He quickly, yeah, because what the fuck? You don't know what's a VBID and what's not. Oh, and he was a captain? Holy shit. Yeah. They have all the good intentions, but they pave our way. Yeah. Yeah, because they're not there. Like, they're not there. I mean, corporals. Yeah, if you're not, yeah. I mean, I think, I don't know. There's just so, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about something different. I'll be on that all day. That's a tangent. It's just a lot of fucked up. Anyways, if you want to serve in Congress or a political government, you need to be in the military. Non-officer. You need to be, non-officer.
Maybe in the next version of the United States.
Captain, and he called me stupid. I said, okay, sir, let's do a patrol. Oh, yeah, well, their asshole puckers real tight whenever you take them out because, they're not used to all that real stuff. Oh, my God. Like, what the? Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been on 1,000 patrols. You have rode into base. Yeah, he rolls with personal security and shit in an air-conditioned fucking, probably an MRAP. I don't know if they had MRAPs whenever you went, but they barely had armored Humvees.
Yeah, I think you and Anonymous probably served right around the same time. But that's just me speculating some things that I've heard
Probably. There's probably some overlapping there.
a little bit.
I'm pretty sure he was in longer than or later after I was, but anyways. So what else we want to talk about there, ladies and gentlemen? I've told you where to get your, your ivermectin for your dog worming or horse worming or cat. I use that. I don't use the Zymectin. I use the Pancure, but it's a multi-broad. It's a broader spectrum for different worms in the cat intestines. But they have the ivermectin for $10.99 at that link. They also have the fish mox. If you need to treat your fish, get the tablets, not the powder, because the powder disperses quicker in the water, and you don't want to accidentally inhale any of that because it's for fish only.
What kind of fish we talking about? Like a lake, a pond, a fucking
No, for like your fish.
hydroponics? Oh,
yeah.
to eat?
Yeah. If you like have a fish.
I just recently started eating fish. I'm not sure if I'm a fan yet or not, but I did have a sous vide salmon once. And it wasn't too bad.
Well, let's see here. So the ivermectin is good for all kinds of things, poison stinger.
Ooh.
If you're, if you have horses or dogs or cats, it's very great for them.
Makes them taste better or what?
It's a high power formula that eradicates over 29 varieties of bot and worm infestations from the bodies of your animal. From the animal.
Are we talking in code words?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, just so I know. I'm over here trying to figure this shit out. My brain ain't working right. It's early. I'm not used to waking up at 5 in the fucking morning.
So you can get that from the link from tractorsupply.rx.com. And like I said, they also carry fish mox, which is an amoxicillin for your fish. So if your fish get, gill disease or anything like that, or they get a respiratory infection in their gills, you can take the fish mox for that instead of getting a prescription from your doctor. So, you don't have to go to the vet, not your doctor, your veterinarian. You could just order it online for your fish.
Can you take a fish to a vet?
Well, yeah. You can take a fucking horse, a gorilla, donkey. I mean, everything. No. Cat intestines. I get sick. They prescribe me amoxicillin or such. I save it. Survive. I have so much. Okay, I'm not gonna read the rest of that.
I kind of have something like that, but with painkillers. I won't say which ones, but decent painkillers. And if I go in for, like, when I went in for my surgery, it didn't hurt that bad, so I didn't take them. Right? Don't take them unless you need them.
Yeah.
And so I just kept that shit because I deal with a lot of tooth pain because I have a lot of broken teeth and cracked teeth and shit like that. So I just keep it on hand because every once in a while, if I break a new tooth or if another one cracks or whatever, that'll send me on my knees a lot more than that surgery ever did. So that's when I man, I'm glad I saved this shit. Now let me get some pliers.
Yeah, I've done that. I was so pissed. I woke up one day and one of my teeth was fucked up, and I yanked it out, which the one I thought was the tooth, but in reality it was the tooth behind it. And my dentist, who is he's still active duty Army captain, but he goes, well, do you feel smart now? And I said, I feel fucking super smart now. He's like, did you keep the tooth? And I said, nope.
Imagine how much money I've saved over the years on dentists.
Well, I pulled the wrong one.
Oh yeah, I got that. I got that. But I mean, it was bound to go bad at some point, so you just preemptively removed it.
Right.
Yeah.
So Riddle Girl, if you'll read what Anonymous says, I don't want to read that out loud because I don't, condone you to use stuff for its unintended purposes.
Oh, I get you. The whole keeping your fish healthy. Oh no, I got it. I finally got it, everybody.
Yeah.
I got it. I'll tell Riddle later.
I need to rip out 2 teeth. One last. Yeah, no, I surprised it didn't make you take the wisdom teeth out, man. As soon as I turned like 19, the Marine Corps made me take them out. Like they had that shit scheduled before I even went on deployment. Like they were excited about that
I
shit.
got
Like
one. They were gonna pull out.
morning broke a
They
patriot.
were gonna pull out a couple of them for me a long time ago, and they pulled out one with and just Novocaine, right? And that shit wasn't working, and I felt all that, and I was pissed. And then they were working on the second one after giving me more Novocaine, and it had been yanking on it, and I felt it again. I'm like, you know what? I'm done here. And they're like, it's like a little bit out now. Don't you want to continue? Nope, just leave it. And so
Oh,
it's like
I
kind of
had
pulled, but not really.
one Navy dentist holding my jaw, and the other one on the side rinking on it like this. And I'm still trying to bite down on the dog bone. I'm really surprised they didn't take yours out while he was in, though. Yeah. They don't let you deploy now, or well, back then they wouldn't let us deploy unless you had it done.
Okay, the tooth thing is starting to bother me though. Do you ever have
Well,
those things that just make you go, ah, can we talk about something else?
yeah.
Yeah, that's teeth for me. Deal with a lot of oral
Had all 4 wisdom teeth removed when I was 15. Holy shit! Were they trying? Like, is Riddle Girl some kind of like spy or something?
pain. Pretty
Do
smart.
you have like a fake tooth that has like a potassium? Well, I can't even shit. I probably can't even say that, but
Microfilm. It's microfilm.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say the the one you bite down on and take care of business. But anyways,
Oh yeah.
they took the bottom, but the top were hidden. The upper one grew in sideways after I was out of service. Got it pulled. The lady one grew through, deteriorated. Oh, the last one. I was just like, damn, you had one that had boobs.
Lady
That's
tooth.
you had a tooth that had boobs. You had a bulbous tooth. All right, let's see. Let's see what else. What else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Well, I don't know.
We're pulling out of Afghanistan. That's always fun.
Yeah, and the Taliban are taking over in the vacuum as fast as you pull
Why
out.
why is it that we decide to just leave equipment behind? Like
Uh,
seriously, you spent all this money on the war, all this blood and treasure on the war, right? And you're gonna leave your shit behind because it's too expensive to ship it home?
well, the intention was for the Afghan
We all
military,
know how that's gonna work out.
the Afghan National Army. I think is it ANA Anonymous. The Afghan National Army was trained trained to protect the country, and of course, as soon as we started pulling out, they tucked tail and fled and left all their shit because they don't
Well,
want
yeah,
anything. They're not
they're
really.
they're gonna be targeted by the Taliban anyway. So why not say, "Hey, I'm on your side, guys. Look at all these weapons that I got." I was just fooling when I was working with the Americans. See, it was the long con, all right. I was just waiting so that I could give you all these fun toys.
Well, the funny part is Ching
We
Chang
got
Walla
them
Walla.
rare breed triggers.
Yeah, Ching Chang Walla Walla Bing Bang is already trying to move in there. So
Yeah.
you know, uh, they're already trying to set up a deal and run the hashish, or not the hashish market, but the poppy trade. So, I mean, go figure.
If I had a boob tooth, I'd be just doing this all day long.
I've seen them blow up military trucks and run over machine guns to save shipping cost of sending it back. We got to shoot 50 AT-4s to save. What the fuck?
Wow.
It's a damn shame they didn't have a UPS there, bro, because I'd have had a lot of fun.
Seriously, man, can we all? I guess if it's not profitable and they actually can't, make money off of it, they're not about it.
Oh, I mean,
That
we could
kind of
bring
shit
we
should be
we took the
illegal.
shit there. We could bring it back. They just
Yeah.
choose not. They just choose not to.
Yeah. The hell?
Grand Central, what you got there? I saw a story that the Taliban, yeah, they're taking over. Like, if you look at the damn map, I think the last push I seen, they were going, they were almost to Kabul. So, all for nothing. We leveled a Sodom bunker with it in the desert.
I'm just saying that shit should be illegal to leave weapons behind. We're so worried. We're so worried about gun control here in the United States and having a bump stock or a rifle that's now a pistol, and that's wrong and all that shit. But we'll just go ahead and drop off all these anti-tanks and tanks and all sorts of fun toys, and just leave them out there for the people. I want that gig.
Yeah, I mean they're making AK frames out of shovels and shit. You'd think they can't put something back together that we ran over out of parts. Come on. I mean, I don't really want to get too far into it, but like, think about how we got the best equipment in the world, right? The most sophisticated equipment, but yet they still, uneducated, most of them, fucking backwoods hillbillies, figure out a way to cause devastation to those heavy ass vehicles. And like, it just amazes me that somebody without a fucking education can destroy stuff like they do.
Right.
But they do, because when there's a will, there's a way. Let's see. We have the best, most sophisticated equipment, said No Grunt. Well, now you know the Army does, motherfucker, because I've never heard of anybody, the Air Force, like, I didn't know about this till I heard about it. 3 fucking Army dudes talking about it. Did you know, Anonymous, that they bring them bottled water? Like, they don't have to go to their version of the PX
What?
and buy water, because the fucking United States Army flies in bottled water. They couldn't even fucking get our mail to the fucking boat to from the boat to the fucking fob, because guess why? Well, they lost the fucking mail off the back of the fucking helicopter because somebody didn't strap it down a couple of times. I mean, yeah, it's all about funding the war machine. Oh yeah, the military-industrial complex, yeah. And you have to admit, I don't know when you went in, Anonymous, but we definitely got to upgrade from the flak jackets, because we were still rocking those stupid ass flak jackets whenever I went in.
That
And
pissed me
black
off. I
boots.
still remember being pissed off by that, where we had better equipment, but we didn't send it to with people that were serving, just because somebody won a contract, even though their shit was getting Marines killed. There ain't no fixing that, man. There ain't no voting that in. There ain't no voting that shit out.
What? So did you have the A2? Because I didn't have the fucking A1. I had an A2. I didn't have the fucking Vietnam version, but I did have the Vietnam version of the fucking flak jacket. Hell, I had a 203 with no sights for. Yeah.
What's up, Tone?
Yep. Tactical tone for sheriff. Tactical tone for sheriff.
Hell yeah.
Spitting out that real game.
You get my life together like Tony did.
You had a Vietnam upper? Get the
Me
fuck
neither.
out of here. Did you now they just shoot everybody a fucking ACOG and all kinds of stuff? Nods. Like we had to piece them together through stuff from supply, and it wasn't even a real whole monocular. Like the battery we had to tape on. Like we didn't have a purge tube. I mean, yeah, I could check those out whenever I was flying, but I didn't have one for, perimeter security in a fighting hole. Like
Right.
we had jerry rigged some, some stuff together. But yeah, now they give them like nods. They give them ACOGs. Like you get a shoe with ACOG at boot camp. I'm like, what happened? What happened? So how's the fishing down there, Tony?
Oh man, I can imagine how great the fishing is.
There's a skull eating your head. Yeah.
That skull is pretty badass. That eye socket goes along with the green screen, which is kind of nice.
We had to add rails to the Vietnam uppers because we couldn't get new uppers. I go to Iraq. Air Force has. So what you do is I would have took the damn their M4 upper and gave them the M60. Yeah, I don't understand that because like we guarded their bases. The at Bagram was guarded by Marines, but it was an Air Force base. You never use the ACOG. Too hot to fish right now. Yeah, I know, man. It's fucking hot. It's humid as hell here. I have to turn a sprinkler on for the chickens and the ducks. It's so damn hot. They won't even get in the pond. That's bad. Whenever the ducks won't get in the pond. It's like, oh shit, the water's too warm. It's like, oh, it's boiling. Let's see if there's any. Let's check. I'll check Yahoo News. How about that? See if
All right.
the cheapo Olympics are coming. The 2024 games in Paris will feature a big change and a modest price tag. Ooh. 2024. Oh, they have a essential read for now for the Cerveza bug. So you're supposed to. Ooh, I want to check that one out. You can tell I'm a geek. Gizmodo says that lightsabers might be possible. Could you imagine that? When the cop shows up to your house. Well, what happened? Well, your officer, this motherfucker came up in the yard and he had a knife and, I just whipped out my handy dandy lightsaber and fucking filleted him in half. Like down the middle, split him like a hot dog in a microwave. I would really love to have a. Wouldn't it be awesome? A fucking lightsaber?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like having a grenade launcher with unlimited grenades.
I would love to be able to have the paperwork required to have one of those. It would be fun. I mean, I don't want to pay for it, but if somebody I know has some of those and wants to let me handle some, I probably shouldn't, but it'd be fun.
This is okay. Well, that's just that's just a trap, I guess. Oh no, okay. Yeah. Anyways, so apparently, the Star Wars universe lightsaber associated with the laser beam that is able to cut and damage an object, target, or enemy, technically since the 1960s. Oh, have had many different kinds of lasers And these can be found in a variety of uses, from a 00 or 0.001 watt red laser used to scan a UPC grocery code at a checkout, an iSafe 1 watt IR laser used to map buildings and roadways like LiDAR, to a remote sensing using laser probes to measure the Earth's ozone layer and CO2 levels as far as burning and cutting. However, the power supplies to these lasers require a large suitcase that weighs about 50 pounds, so not exactly a safer wielding. In addition, laser beams come in different wavelengths. Okay, so yeah, I guess once the battery technology gets good, I'll have a fucking lightsaber.
Right.
Lightsaber, not a laser beam, but is instead made up of gaseous, high-temperature plasma or plasma-like tube. Okay, so now they're explaining how Star Wars originated their theory. A lightning bolt in the atmosphere and the solar wind of plasma that causes the northern lights, but how to create a stable rod of plasma in the atmosphere. I'll let you guys, yeah, if you want to read it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing and geek out on. Anyways, if they ever come up with plans for the son of a bitch, I will have one, and we will hack some shit up with it. Right. Too hot to fish. They said, let's keep our new guns new. Really? Yeah. I mean, I almost went unqualified one time because my issued rifle had a fucked up front sight tip, and I kept complaining about it. So I shot, and I'd shot rifle expert 4 years in a row, and I was not hitting the target at all, and nothing had changed, And then, so they pulled me and put me in the Ismith. I shot expert in the Ismith, and so then they took me to the armory, and the armor's like, "Oh yeah, the front sight tip's been somebody got dropped or something." But I mean, I hadn't checked it out other than clean the son of a bitch. So somebody had fucked up the front sight tip inside the cage, and yeah, good way to cook a steak in the field. Lightsabers, yeah. Could you imagine putting your name on it, anonymous?
Guys playing around with fantasy.
For flash, a military green laser at a car windshield. Yes. Okay, so that's how Star Wars originally started. Banned guns, made lightsabers. Makes sense, right? Well,
I'm sure they'll regulate that shit if it actually exists.
Well, you can't regulate something. You can regulate the parts, maybe, because that's what they'll do.
They're already trying to make every part a gun part. Anything that has anything to do with making the gun work, they want to serialize and consider as a gun part, including your lower parts kit, your upper, your bolt carrier group, all that shit. You're gonna have to do a background check on every damn one of them if you buy them in the store. You're
gonna have to serialize files and machine tools. There's just the impracticality of it. You can make everything that you need to make a firearm with a fucking hand drill, a Dremel tool, and a fucking file.
My problem is a lot of people don't know how to do that, and I'm not gonna be out there trying to make a bolt carrier group or trying to bend springs in order to make a lower part kit. You know what I mean? So
well, you would make an AR-15 anyways. You'd make a something a lot worse.
I'm just saying, like, let's say AK, right? AK you can make out of a shovel. Who's gonna fucking do that shit? First of all, you got to have some sort of equipment to do it most of the time, especially if you want to, make a barrel. Let's say, because the barrel is gonna be part of the gun too now, and you're gonna have to do a background check on that. So you're gonna have to make the whole damn firearm without a lot of equipment and a lot of know-how, which they're also trying to shut down the internet know-how on that stuff, right? You ain't gonna do it. Yeah, will it deter everybody? No, there's still gonna be people that know how to do this shit and are gonna get away with it. But there are gonna be a lot of people like myself and even less, smart than myself that are just going to be like, you know what? I guess I'm done doing that, and just start buying them from the stores.
I don't think I'll ever take this shit away. Not in my lifetime, anyways.
Right?
I mean, you. There's too many of us. There's too many anonymouses. There's too many veterans that are not fucking, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some chair force motherfuckers that hand the shit in, you know, in a heartbeat. Because
Yeah.
even if they went in, whatever I did.
They just got to
I
wait you
saw,
guys out, though, too. They're not coming to take your shit tomorrow. They're going to wait until you dead, and it's your kids or somebody else. You know, they got to wait a generation or whatever in order for y'all to die out. Because the kind of people they're putting in the military now, yeah, too worried about what gender they are.
yeah, yeah. Only a Jedi can have Jedi can have lightsabers. Do not learn anything from Star Wars. Only elite get lightsabers. Well, Luke, elite, that motherfucker was a sand farmer. I saw an RPG launcher made of a tube, a 9-volt switch, wire, and duct tape that worked better than an RPG tube.
What?
Where there's a wheel that. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything.
Can you find the same things to make something that goes in it and poops out?
What do you think?
Probably, but I don't know. Just asking. I'm
If you can find the plans to make a Panzerfest online, you can find the plans to make anything.
right.
However, at this moment, I would like to tell you that if you want, you could subscribe to my Patreon,
Yeah.
and for $1 a month, you could find all kinds of good, useful information.
You might have to read it.
And if if you're subscribed to my Patreon, you might want to go over there and look at it and read it. Actually, fucking look at it and read it.
You don't have to do that.
You know, for your own viewing pleasure. So yeah. Easy to make, but not recommended. Hear that? And it's I strongly recommend that you do not do anything illegal, harmful, or make any
you don't have to worry about that.
IED, VBIDs, or any explosive devices without the
express
proper
written
licensing
commit of the United States government.
Yeah, you obviously have to have,
Well, I mean, if you're starting out, if you were someone like me, you probably shouldn't start out with doing something like that anyway. Make a firecracker. Make a little itty bitty little lady finger, and see if you keep all your digits, and then move your way up from that. Obviously, getting all the proper paperwork and approval.
Yeah, you can definitely get fireworks stuff. Highlighter.com. Like the highlighter that you use to, or Skylighter. I'm sorry, Skylighter.com. You can go there and learn how to make all kinds of fireworks. Legit fireworks. No ill intention there. And it's a great way to learn how to make fireworks. But anyways, if you do decide to want to make anything bigger, you have to actually have a magazine. I have done research into this because I wanted to do importer for a certain project that I was doing. But yeah, you can go here. I'll post a link up for you to enjoy your firework needs. Anyways, you can buy all the stuff here to make whatever kind of fireworks, as long as it's legal in your state, because some states are shitty and you can't have aerial fireworks. But there is stuff for that. And yeah, it's great stuff. But anyways, there is, like, I looked into it, but you have to have a magazine, which is basically a hardened bunker to put the explosives in, if you want to have that. And I forget, there's a couple classes of licenses you have to have that to store, or so much ammunition. There's a lot of rules and regulations. Check out the AFT for that, and AFT.gov, or I'm sorry, ATF. Mr. Lord and Savior Joe Biden keeps calling them the AFT, so I get confused sometimes. Fireworks are illegal in my state if they require a tube to fire.
I believe that's the same here in Arizona too.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are everywhere. I
In
know
Arizona,
in North Carolina, you would have to we would have to drive to South Carolina to get anything that's shot in the air. Just, uh, so it is.
Wisconsin was great. When I lived there, you could get professionally graded fireworks. I mean, some of the stuff that we got would fly up in the air. It was tube fed and all that, and it was just as good as anything you'd see that you pay. That you'd go out and see that was put on by the city. I should fucking love that because I grew up in Arizona where you couldn't have even a fucking sparkler. They didn't allow you to have nothing. The little Snap-its was the best you could get on the 4th of July. That was
Right.
it. And then I come back to Arizona and they've legalized fireworks. I was like, what the hell? But apparently you're not supposed to get the ones that launch in the air, but every motherfucker one in the hood has those. So apparently you can find them.
Oh, yeah. Well, all you gotta do is buy them by the case. There's a place called oh fuck, it's over by Ohio. I think it's Friendship, Indiana, or something like that. And you could literally go there and buy cases of aerial fireworks. I mean, you can buy them anywhere, but that's the cheapest place. My buddy used to go there. One of my buddies is legit, uh, like explosives expert, I guess you could say, because he works on the Thunder over Louisville, where they do they used to do it. I don't know if they still do it anymore, but they used to have the fireworks show in the bridge, and do all the barges for the city of Louisville, Kentucky. And he works for that company that sets those off. Not illegal to own, but rather to shoot, like moonshine. Legal to own. Yeah, it's legal to own moonshine here too. But yeah, it's legal to blow shit up, fireworks, 24/7 here. But on 4th of July, they don't care if you do it after midnight. But if you do it after midnight, any other time, other than like a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I mean, fuck people. Yeah. New Year's, people fucking let off fireworks. I mean, somebody's letting off fireworks all the time.
Yep. Same here, man. Either fireworks, car backfires, gunfire.
Yeah. Well, I don't like the whole gunfire thing because motherfuckers shooting in the air.
Yeah, no,
I
know.
You don't know where that bullet's gonna land.
That's why I think they went ahead and legalized fireworks in Phoenix or in Arizona, because when my whole life growing up, living in the city or whatever, whenever I did live in the city, that's all you'd hear on the 4th of July is a whole bunch of guns going off because you couldn't get fireworks. So guess what? I'm going to make some sort of noise. And every fucking year we'd have to hear about all the people that died from fallen bullets. So I'm kind of glad that they legalized it. I mean, still people shoot up in the air a little bit here and there, but it's definitely less.
Deer meat, moonshine, big fireworks, and brass knuckles are illegal to sell here, but not to own. Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I know the deer meat because that's game, but I think brass knuckles are illegal. They're not illegal to own. They're illegal to use. Here, but it is illegal to own Ninja Star shurikens. I remembered. Where the hell did this guy go? This guy left me. All right. Well, shit. It's been an hour, anyways. I need to get to work. So, yep. Everybody knows the. You want to send us something in the mail. Streamelements. Check out the motherfucking CEO Project with Andy Frisella if you need some work motivation. Because Andy Frisella is a motivating motherfucker and straight shooter. If you want business help, that's the man to go to. 3D printer, CNC needs, check it out there. And all the other good stuff to check out. Patreon, if you want to join our Patreon. ProjectRecover.org. Find our missing veterans. Find bullion prices. All kinds of good shit. Check it out down there at the bottom. Check out action figure therapy as well.
Oh yeah.
It's funny as fuck. If you have some time.
Sad that they're not making any new ones, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're not making any new ones, but it's funny as fuck. Shit, I can't share it. Anyways, I'll action figure therapy. Let me see if I can get one pulled up here. Tony, you got to watch these if you're still in there.
Oh, yeah. So we're not allowed to have brass knuckles in Arizona, apparently, right? So at every single gun show, you see brass knucks everywhere. And they all have this little screw in one side of them near the knuckle area.
For a belt
that
buckle.
has it's a belt buckle. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this how we're getting around this fucking shit that you can just screw out real easy like?
Yep. So there's a link to Action Figure Therapy in case you need some great time
Comedy.
to pass your time. If nothing else, go to the playlist and where it plays all 40 or 50 videos. Hit play and just go on about your business and do your work or whatever you got to have something to listen to.
Right.
Anyways, guys and gals, thanks for coming in. Friday the 13th. Thumbs up, thumbs down, bitches, moans, complaints. Leave them in the comment section below. Check out the links below.
Leave
Thanks
a like.
for coming. Yep. Give us a like, share. Have a great day. Semper Fi. Godspeed. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Happy Friday the 13th.
I didn't even know it was Friday the 13th.